He was like, we're gonna play basketball, and if I win, I could be your date to the Christmas party. I already had a date to the Christmas party. I already had somebody that said I was gonna go to the Christmas
party. She already had a date, and she was poking around.
I didn't go with him. I actually had another date. So after the Christmas party, and I'm watching him, and you know, he's doing his thing in the Christmas party. Every so often he'd come talk to me. I'm like, yeah, da 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 da. It wasn't anything disrespectful.
Your mom was there.
My mom and my mom's husband was there. Yes.
And I kind of got to know them too prior, so I had to make sure. You know what I mean? Like. So
now he's checking on them because he feel like he got the upper hand. Like, y'all good? I'm watching him. I'm on to him at this point. You
gotta win the mother's heart. You gotta win the mother's heart, right? But not even in that way. But like, yo, Gigi's though. Facts. So it was just good chemistry, like organic chemistry from the beginning.
Yeah, I did. She liked you.
Yeah.
After all of that, Christmas party's over. Obviously, I wasn't talking to the other person anymore. We kind of had been fell off anyway, but we weren't talking anymore, and we just started hanging out way more, like hiking. He was kind of opening up my eyes to stuff that I never liked to do in Hawaii, hiking and
she would never
beaches,
get dirty.
And I'm not into that. So he kind of is like my balance in a diversity standpoint of outdoor activities, because I'm not into it.
Basically, we just started talking, and like we became a, what do they call, a situationship.
We was never anybody's situationship. A situation is like y'all kicking it, but it's like not really a thing.
Yo, I be listening to it. All right. Basically, we just started hanging out. Yeah, we were talking. You were my girlfriend.
Right. I'm like, what? How did people know? We ended up getting together, and nobody knew about this relationship besides like our close friends.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that was it.
Close friends.
That was close friends because, again, keep in mind, I told you guys we worked together.
I had a small circle anyway, so ain't nobody to talk to.
Just imagine we work together and we're together, but nobody knows we're together. So like we would literally be walking past each other at work.
Yeah.
Like not a word.
So no one would suspect. But like
that's how
really,
I felt. I'm like,
if they even caught us like talking, no one would even care.
You wouldn't think like she not dating him. Whole time I'm dating him. Like, we literally, I remember like he would go get me food and like I would come downstairs to meet you, or like it was like a weird handoff.
No, it was like, yo, are you walking off like to go head out? And I'm waiting like, yes. So by the time she says dipping out, or like, you know, like she's leaving, I leave too. So by the time we hit to walk each other to the car.
That's a fact. So that was like a real interesting dynamic of our relationship, because literally we kept our relationship a secret the whole time.
We would only get like what, maybe in 40 minutes total in a day.
Yeah. And
like, and that's like just like, hey, hi.
Like, I'm about to go get water. I'm about to come downstairs. Little stuff like that. And I mean, from there, we just clicked on like all levels, except for our interest in like hiking, outdoor stuff. I think that's where we differed. But
you know what? Honestly, I think it's our morals that like really
bounded. Yeah, for sure. That was the biggest thing.
It was.
Is that we had the same interests, same faith.
I thought that had the biggest impact for me.
That's what it was for me.
Because I was like,
it was like about being equally yoked in that standpoint. When you hear that, people were like, oh, is this person my soulmate, or this and the third. It was more of having that bond with each other to the point where you're like, I can grow with this person. I can see a future with this person. And you're not compromising what you believe in or certain things that you want for that relationship. Like, I'm going to demean myself or bring myself down to this level just for my relationship to work. So that was like a big thing, and I was like, wow, this could work. But to be completely honest, if I will say this fact, when we first started dating and we was actually together, I remember talking to him and he said, I was like, so what do you think about like kids and marriage and stuff like that? And he was like, yeah, well, I'm like, I'm gonna let him tell you what he said.
I don't even remember. I feel like you know it better.
He was
now.
like, okay. He was like, oh, I see myself like marrying a kid by like 31, 35.
Yeah. So I was like, okay.
I'm sitting there like, pardon?
I remember now. I'm sorry. I remember now. I said, by the age of 30, I'll be at the like financial position where I want it to be, right? Mm-hmm. So I'll work straight, single, whatever. I don't care for about 2 years. All right. By 33, I'll get married. 35, I'll have my first child. That's basically what it was. Like I was supposed to have Cairo 35.
Whole time I'm sitting here listening to him like, oh, okay. I already knew me and God had other plans. I was like, God, whenever you're ready to talk to him, you'll talk to him. No pressure on my end. But he had this strict guideline. I'm like, sounds good.
And she kept telling me, yo.
I
like,
literally
she kept
said that
telling
to
me.
him.
She was like, kept asking me about my life plan. She's like, you sure that's set? So I was like, yes, I'm set. That's it. I'm driving. You keep
He just knew it was set, but listen, God knew what he was doing. He had other plans, and he just needed to get on the same page. He needed to have a keen ear to hear from God. It didn't need to be from me. And as you can see, now married with a child, has a whole family,
beautiful wife,
homeowner,
beautiful child, and a beautiful family.
So that's pretty much like a summary of how we met. To sum it all up,
yeah, I feel like
we met in the military.
There's so much that we left out, but
that's pretty much the sum of it, though.
It is,
honestly. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and the comments, everything. He wants to be part of this episode. Thank you guys for tuning in. Don't forget to
like, comment, and
subscribe. Hit that subscribe button. We see you guys in the views, man. Make sure to subscribe. If you like the content, we'll have more coming your way. Peace out, gang.